risen up the depth chart here in the last few weeks and got into the game and performed well. Talk a little bit about just the rise of Marcus Clarke.
It's all about hard work, and the teammates helped me out. You know, they're very motivated before the game, telling me to just keep my head up and always be prepared because you don't never know when it's your turn.
And Marcus, so you started this last game.
Yes, sir.
Was that more Corey Couch was sick, or are you going to be the starter now? Do you have a sense for that? And when did you find out you were going to start last game?
I was just at the moment thing, they called my name, I was just ready to go. Anytime that they need me, I'm there. I'm just ready to go at all times.
So you haven't got assurances you're starting this week? It's more like you started last week, now you got to earn it to start this week sort of thing?
It's whatever, whenever I'm called, whenever I'm ready to go, if whoever's up there, we're just going to compete all day.
What do you feel like is your best traits at corner? What do you do best?
Footwork is very great. I can work on a couple more things as well, like placing hands on the receivers more, but I just got to get more aggressive as well.
Overall, it seems like many talked about it with us, some younger guys getting playing time, getting receptions, starting yourself, James, maybe possibly Cam with Bubba out. I guess how has that changed? Has it changed that dynamic in the locker room between the young guys and the veteran players?
Really, it's all about whoever's on the field. We're just going to ball out. We're going to be playing for each other. It's not one person team. It's a whole team effort.
What have you seen? Oh, go ahead, Chris.
Just your thoughts on Jordan Addison. I know he might play or not, but just your thoughts on what you see from him.
He's very quick. Our DBs, we can cover him very well. We just got to make sure we be eye disciplined, and we just got to be on our feet at all times because he will try to get us double moves, and we're just going to be on top of that.
Is he compared to any other receivers that you guys have seen on film this year?
Closest comparison, I would probably say John Mechie, but we had him on pretty much lockdown too. A couple of plays that slipped out, but we were pretty much covering the whole game.
Along those same lines, Pittsburgh's offense, one of the top, explosive offenses in the country. What have you seen from them? How tough is it going to be to slow them down as a secondary?
It's about being disciplined, honestly. We just got to have eye discipline. We got to play our technique right, and I really feel like we can do things that we can really make an upset this week.
How about Kenny Pickett, their quarterback?
He's a great guy. As long as we play our game, we're just going to dominate as well on all levels, from the defensive line, linebackers, and DBs. We're going to do our job, discipline, and I think we can come out with a win.
How do you think James Williams and Cam Kinchens have been doing, and both of them probably starting this week?
They've been doing very well. They're young guys. They're playing better. They're playing better than as expected. They're playing like veterans. They always giving out great calls. Always communicating. That's very important in the defensive back because you always got to be on the same page.
You think it'll be a challenge for Isaiah to make the position switch? Manny Diaz told us he's going to say.
He's very athletic, so he could play either corner or safety. It's not going to be any trouble for him. He's very natural at it.
This has really been a season of the young guys stepping up and rising up. What do you think's behind that?
Honestly, it's just about the hunger that we have, and then obviously, the older guys going down, they're help uplifting the younger guys so we can play their role. We can also just fill in their spot that they left behind.
Thanks, Marcus.
Thank you.